I'm working on getting stuff done. I am working on getting stuff done. I am working on getting stuff done. I'm working on getting the stuff done. I am working on getting the stuff done. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done in time. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna try at least. Keep that muted. Keep that muted. Alright, good. We're all good to go. Okay, maybe. I don't know. I need to get the name correct. Okay, never mind. That's over here. Phoenix. How do you spell Phoenix? IX. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Attorney. Yoga. Done. We're all good to go. Also, why do I have this? I still need to... I don't know if cutting this off is going to destroy my headset, honestly. Slip it under my ear. I'm going to take that off as well. I swap out my glasses so I can see. Okay, I gotta say right now, those AI glasses, they're really fun. They are also very, very annoying. Y'all can hear? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear the game? Ow. This thing. Right here. This thing. This thing. The game. Not chat, but the game. As I'm having to look literally everywhere that isn't the camera. Alright, y'all can hear, I'm guessing? We're all good to go? GG's. Chat. Stream. Currently dropping a grand total of... single frame. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my Google, whatever I'm gonna need to look up. I don't think I need to look up anything. I beat and completed the first game when I was 12 years old. I haven't played it since. Computer, turn off all my lights. Perfect. We're all good to go. And also good to go? We're all good to go. Is everyone actually here? Y'all can hear? I can hear. I can't hear myself. If I try to hear myself, then you guys hear myself, hearing myself, hearing myself, hearing myself. Probably saying that a few million more times. Alright, and oh, while you're thinking about it, I will click on chat, hit F5 to refresh it. Good to go. Oh, we're good to go. Also, that is kind of painful. What does it sound like on here? That should be fine. That's not gonna bite me in a second, is it? Okay. Phoenix Wright 1, Phoenix Wright 2, Trials and Tribulations was 3. First game. Alright, anyway. Howdy y'all. It's your girl Ruby. I'm also Sention. Yeah, no. Welcome to playing something new. And we're playing something I played a long time ago. So, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'll give you guys a small overview of this franchise. The first game, the one we're going to go into, originally released in Japan for the Game Boy Advance. And then they re-released it for the DS in America. Well, everywhere else for that matter, actually. Reverse it. Everywhere else got it for the DS. So, yeah, no. You basically play as a defense attorney that has access to supernatural powers. Episode 1. the first turnabout. Oh, by the way, if anyone actually doesn't know anything about this game, or the franchise, trigger warning. You're gonna see stuff. You're gonna see lots of stuff. And we're gonna have to be smarter than all that. So, the first turnabout. Also, achievement, first steps. Start playing the trilogy. Gasp. 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 Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. How do you do that? How are you gonna do that? Hi, District Court. Also, we're here hella early. Ow. Boy. Wait, no. Okay, I need to get a good voice for Phoenix. Okay. I can always give him the Surfer Dave voice. God, I need to work on my voice acting, honestly, guys. I could just use my own normal voice. But I gotta give everyone else. Honestly, Phoenix, right? Like, Phoenix is gonna be the main character for this whole franchise. I should just stick with a common, easy voice for me to do. So I should just stick with Phoenix. We'll just stick with my normal voice for now. Unless someone suggests anything otherwise. Right. Hi. Love your necklace. And everything involving your necklace. Such as your hair. I love your whole entire style, your aesthetic. You're awesome, Chief. Oh, also hi, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, right? I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. The fact that we actually have to contend with a murder trial is quite a lot. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Yeah, thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? What kind of favor? How long? What kind of? Okay. You mean you knew the defendant before this case? In America, that would be illegal. That'd be hella illegal. Yeah, I totally do. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. You know, he did something stupid. I ended up figuring out the lies and the stuff that made it so he wasn't the one that was guilty, but people thought he did stupid stuff, so I just helped him to unfind stupid stuff. And all the stupid stuff is not the stupid stuff anymore because I went ahead and found it. By the way, that's how people become attorneys, I guess. By the way, we find out about that in the second game. Spoilers, by the way. And it's actually not the reason, I just made up a reason. Well, that's news to me. Yeah, I want to totally, help him find, or I want to help him any way I can, Just commit, a small illegal action of, defending someone I personally have knowledge over and have feelings with and, history and stuff. I need to do it. I just need to do it for him. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Yeah, I know, right? Is that your client screaming over there? Ignore him. He's insane. I mean, ignore him. He's a person. I mean, ignore him. Exactly, just ignore him. There's no reason to need to pay attention to him. Yeah, that's because I know him. Death. Despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. No. I was about to throw the F word in there too. Oh my god. That sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, that's just him in the morning. You know how it is when you wake up in the morning and you have to go through the 5 stages of, grief and, anger, all the stages of death. Yeah, that's him right now. He woke up super early, so he has to go through all the stages of death every morning. I think sounds like he's kind of going through depression right now, which I think is like the 4th stage. Yeah. Nick, what's up, dude? Hey there, Larry. What's up, love? Dude, I'm not guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. That sounds like it's going to absolutely, literally hinder everything that you're trying to do. You want to be innocent. If you tell them you're innocent, or not guilty, and you're able to prove it, that makes things easier. If you say you're guilty, that automatically casts, suspicion on you, and makes it harder to prove you're innocent. So, no, I'm not going to tell anyone you're guilty. Unless you're guilty. But I'm still going to defend you, but I'm not going to defend you as hard. But I know you're not guilty, so... yeah. Give me the death sentence. I'm not afraid to die. No. You don't have any forehead ridges, so you're not a Klingon. What's wrong? Larry, dude, tell me what up, yo. It's all over. I'm finished. Finished! Let me get a better voice for him. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. I just gotta give him a cry-baby voice. Call it good. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Supposedly you. Because that's why you're on trial. For Moida. Because you're here, being the defendant. So, yes. I love the stars in his eyes. He's got, honestly, the animation in this franchise is amazing. And every time the game gets remade, or cleaned up, new sprites, it becomes even better. Every time it becomes better. This is like the 4th iteration of this game, or this Game Boy Advance, DS, Wii, and then everything else ended up getting a release all at once. And this is the 4th, so this is the 4th release of this franchise. And every single time they clean up the sprites to make it look even better. Every time. God, Nick. Yeah, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. I got no answer. My first thought was gonna be a very triggering answer. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna say it. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? I mean, it's not you, right? The person that probably had the last interaction with her? I mean, you're totally innocent of this. Yeah, all the papers say it was you. But honestly, this dude's way too emotional to actually be able to do that. Literally, he's crying right now. My name is Phoenix Wright. I don't know why anyone would call me Phoenix. It's because I must have been born inside of Arizona. And my last name is Wright. Because my parents were always right. I mean, they changed their last name so they're always right. Which means now I'm right. Which means I'm always going to be right. No matter what. So, guys, I'm done. So here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Prove someone innocent of murder, The most obviously easy thing to do, right? A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was an unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Also, again, illegal. You legally cannot defend or even prosecute someone who has connections to you. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. That's actually a pretty terrible quote. I do remember that one too. In the 23 years I've known him, he's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. Like now. His illegal action. Yeah. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. You know? Walking away from a house where his, significant other was, swimming in a vat of Kool-Aid. That terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Again, this is still illegal. This is still highly illegal. This is still highly unethical. That I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. No. It's just what I'm going to do. August. At 10 or 1000. I don't think that I need to say the O part. At 1000 a.m. I don't have to say the A part. I don't have to say the AM part either. Alright. Court is in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Yeah, the defense is ready, Your Honor. Yeah, I'm here doing stuff. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yeah, it totally is. I mean, by the way, you have a lovely beard. I'm pretty sure trying to schmooze up the judge is also illegal. Guys, by the way, I'm gonna say this right now. I know nothing about the American legal system. My knowledge of the American legal system is like current world events. That's it. Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Never show them that you're weak. Never show them that you're nervous. These kind of people will absolutely eat you alive if you let them know that you are showing emotion. Or any kind of fear. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Moida is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Oh yeah, don't worry. I can control my nerves very well. I'm technically I'm broadcasting on the internet to theoretically trillions of, well, not trillions. Theoretically, possibility of billions of people. I got nerves. Even though technically right now the viewer count says 2. Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. You're so helpful. Thank you. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Sure. Yeah. What's up, dude? Gulps, hands shaking, knees weak. Eyesight is fading. There's sweat on my desk already. The judge looks like an onion with bushy roots. He kinda does. I know, I love the judge. This dude is... The first few levels, he's kinda just a hard ass with like a little bit of like moments of like cracking a little bit. And then you start seeing this dude is honestly highly emotional and highly funny and highly cute. He literally is wet play in your hands through most of this game. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. I woke up at 0600 today. I had a grand total of 1 thing to eat today. Yes. And I mean, to be fair, at 1000 that should be fine. Except for I'm answering truthfully and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. I love how it only gives you the 3 names you know by name so far. By the way, this is Larry Butts. Well, the defendant? Question mark. Well, that's Larry Butts, the dude that's way over there. That's not Phoenix Wright, it was someone else. It was behind me, not pointing towards someone. Yeah, correct. Just keep your wits, and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a Moida trial. Tell me the victim's name. Yeah, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. I'm just gonna raw dog it. I'm just gonna bulldoze straight through it. See if I can remember, you know, a good 23 years of memory. The game's gonna force me into it anyway, isn't it? No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. If I hit the right trigger, right here, like you guys can see, well, to me it's the right trigger. To you guys it's left, but to me it's right. The camera's mirrored. Or the camera, yeah, the camera's mirrored. If I hit it, I can look at the court record. The court record's literally underneath me, by the way. I can literally move my body, my camera, and you'll see the thing that says court record. Phoenix, don't you, Phoenix, do the thing. You should just do the thing, look at the thing, and know the thing about the victim's name. Sure, to be fair, I'm running off of memory right now. I'm not gonna look it up. Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I love how I'm lying right now. By the way, lying is perjury in court. So, if you lie, that is illegal. Perjury. Is it called perjury? I don't know what it's officially called. I just temporarily forgot, you know? You know how those 22 years of memories can be, right? I think I feel migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. I know. Just press tab, or the trigger button. Check it anytime, okay? Even in the middle of a trial. And even in the middle of an argument, you can click it. Someone's yelling at you, barreling down with truths of their own kind. While you're getting bombarded with all these things, you can pull up the pieces of paper and just look at it, right? Call it good. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Don't suck at this. I got you. Mr. Wright, who's the victim of this case? Cinder block. Cinder block. That's a good one. Since I know who Mia is, she's literally right next to me talking to me. The only other answer is Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Because the game only gives you 3 options, and it's obviously not a cinder block. No, correct. Now, tell me what was the cause of death. She took a bath in some red Kool-Aid. And she's allergic to Kool-Aid. She died because she was poisoned, hit with a blunt object. You got this? Oh, I totally got this. Okay, since I know she was bleeding, without even looking at the record, I know she was bleeding. And she passed out bleeding. So it's not poisoned. strangling someone doesn't typically cause them to bleed. So it's bluntly objected. Question mark. That's not how English works. By the way, we will probably look at the court records in a second, because I don't remember too much about this case, outside of this. I remember the main part of the case, but the small details I forgot. Twitch just gave you ads. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lee. Yeah, she was struck once by a blunt object.
You are correct. You must have good memory. It's been 22 years since I last saw you here.
Actually, to be fair, I played the third game. I think. Yeah, I think I played the third game when I was 20. So technically, you saw me 14 years ago.
You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
Alright, let's go. Dude's innocent. And I will tell you why. Because I'm telling you he is innocent. That is all we need right there. Hopefully, Judge, that's all you need. Alright.
You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Yeah, thanks, Your Honor. It's because I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be relaxed right now. I would be high nerves, high energy, high chaos right now. I would be, like, literally a million thoughts running per second. Okay, so, if anyone knows me, my whole thing about my life, like, how I think, if I'm trying to do a lot of stuff at once, or if I'm trying to, like, think of a sentence, my brain kind of has this thing where it feels like I'm reaching for a sentence, and I try and grab it, and pull it out, and use it. The only problem is, the more thoughts I have, the more the grabby arm can grab and move. So I can literally grab like 5 sentences and try and throw all of that all at once. You got the ad for the Lion King live action sequel, or prequel, from what I heard it's Mufasa's story. I don't know anything else about it. I haven't even seen this live action one either. People getting a crush over Scar's son. Why does Scar have does Scar have a son before the first movie? I know Scar has a son in the sequel. And honestly, Kofu? He's honestly kind of the animated Kofu, whatever his name was. I can see it. He's got that Disney rogue kind of like... He's got that Disney rogue kind of energy. I love it for it.
At first, for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright has told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. That's actually kind of cute. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
The statue in the shape of the Thinker it's rather heavy. Yeah, I would understand it. If someone got bopped on the head with that, they probably wouldn't have much time to be thinking anymore after that. Just a thought. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. I don't think I could stuff that inside of a Hoeapon. And the only reason why I'm going to say Hoeapon, because people in court, if I say the word weapon, that's going to be a problem. But Hoeapon is totally fine, because that is not a weapon. hammer.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call as first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Keep on giving Mr. Payne a more and more villainous, nerdy voice. Yeah, Chief, what do I do? Listen to Mr. Butts? Alright, let's listen to Butts. Alright, pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. I got you. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. It's Larry Butts. He's gonna say everything unfortunate. He's gonna literally wake up. He's gonna literally say that he woke up and, blah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and actually look over this real quick. Time of death. The 31st of July from 1600 to 1700. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Statue of the shape of the thinker. Alright, that's all my information I got. Let's go. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. This could be terrible. This could be literally everything we know it's gonna be.
Ahem.
Wait, no. Ahem. Mr. Butts. It is not true. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? I actually don't know about this. What's up? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Antony. I don't think Mark Antony and Cleopatra was alive at the same time. I think they're quite literally different time periods. Also, I don't know who Mark Antony is. So I know 3 of the names you used. But yeah, they all... Oh yeah, they all did go. Notes they were together. Who's Mark Antony? My AI glasses are off. I can't ask my AI glasses. I wasn't dumped. He just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me ever. Dude, that's being dumped. That's actually in fact being called ghosted. What's it to you? Oh, what's it to you anyway? I only have 2 voices at this point. I'm trying to separate Payne and Mr. Butts to get from Butts and Payne. Mr. Butts, when you decide, or what you describe, is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. If I Butts is gonna be sitting there just going like, she's cheating, she a horrible person. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Wait. But what do you mean one of them? Lies. Lies. All of it. All lies. I don't believe a word of it. It's absolutely a thing. Your honor. The victim's passport. Passport, United States of America. Cool. By the way, this is in Japan, by the way. This game takes place in Japan. So, Lee, how y'all doing today, by the way? Mom, how you doing? And anyone else in the chat, how y'all doing? According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Just gonna turn him sing-songy at this point. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris the day before the murder. Gotcha. So we just have to remember all these points. Everything that we're getting told, we have to remember.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way. Honestly, he looks already in a bad position, bad condition. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Why is that important? It appears she had several sugar daddies. I'm just trying to imagine a very, very... starting to hit the territory of elderly gentleman with a little bit of, like, you know, the, like, receding hairline, the glasses, and just having him literally just... imagining just an old man going, like, sugar daddies. I'm not gonna survive through this if I keep thinking random things like this. But daddies, sugar. But she's glucose intolerant, sucrose intolerant, I don't know what it's called. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. Yeah, that counts as a sugar daddy, I think. Also, Mr. Payne, why would you know what a sugar daddy is? Mr. Payne, would you like to tell us anything about your personal life? She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. Yeah, no, he's not surviving this. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mr. Stone or Mrs. Stone was. Miss Lucky, tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. To be fair, it is kind of irrelevant to the subject matter, so yes, I should object immediately. How you doing, Slacky? Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions, except the correct direction. He has every single direction minus the correct one, so let's actually stop him. Yeah, no, hey, Phoenix, not Phoenix, hey, Larry. Don't be dumb. You okay? How about me? Tired. Honestly, I've been in a lot of pain since Wednesday. Like, as much light, like, all the light and all the heavy sounds I have at work, honestly, has been causing a lot of pain from, like, my nostrils all the way up through my eye. And it's just been, like, I had to, like, for the longest time, for the last few days, I've had to, like, hold my eye together. Like, literally just put a whole lot of pressure on my eye, and just work through the day with one eye. And when I had to use both hands, like, I'm hurting using my other eye. Kinda sucked. But yeah, no, I'm not feeling... That's kind of one of the reasons why I have my headset turned down really low. And the light I have is pointed away from me. So the wall is giving me the light. You need some fever. I don't need a fever. I don't want a fever. If I have a fever, I usually can't go to work. I'd rather not have any fever. Right. That question is very much irrelevant to the case. It is irrelevant. Do not answer it. It is not important. Oof. Wins. Line. Being outdone. Dude, Nick, what do you mean? Irrelevant. Dude, if you answer, you're gonna dig yourself a hole. You're already 5 feet in that hole right now. You don't want to add an extra foot in there. That cheatin' she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop to the ground. And there's the 6 feet right there. Yeah, I'm gonna meet her in the afterlife. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Don't talk about that kind of stuff, dude. You're gonna dig yourself a bigger hole. Don't die. Please stop.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. I mean, honestly, he established motive. If he can establish, opportunity and, like, possession of weapon or possession. So, opportunity, motive, and connection location, and the ability to use such thing. That is usually all the requirements right there to get someone hit with a, sentence right then and there. Or at least it's enough to get like a jury connected there. You take Xanax? I have been doing that.
Oh, yeah, quite.
Oh yeah, no. This is looking perfect. This is glorious for all of us. Everyone, it is glorious. Our friend has been one of the things connected to Moira. Sarcasm, by the way, guys. I don't know if my sarcasm is easily detectable. I'm actually very uneducated about sarcasm. And wait, no. And next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Wow. He's going for opportunity. He's going for opportunity. Well, did you or did you not? Yeah, well, maybe I did. And maybe I didn't. He's twitching. He's twitching. Oh, he went. He went. He's a twitching. No, let him answer honestly. Like, seriously. If you lie in court, that is still perjury, ploigery, I don't know what it's called. Yeah, but like, for something like this, he does have to answer correctly, because it is related to the situation at hand. I know, I'll send him a signal. That's illegal as hell. Tell him the truth. Do the thing. Yeah, I was here, and I went. Alright.
Order. Well, Mr. Butts.
Yeah, dude, chill. I'm not, twitching because of reasons. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. That sounds like a lie. Dude, that's a lie. Or maybe it isn't a lie, I don't know. I don't remember this part. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. You don't object. You object questions. You object things such as, hand-holding to get the exact answer you want. You can't object. Can you object to the witness? I don't think in U.S. court that is a thing. Lying.
What, lying?
Yeah, wasting money because they're pushing to not allow gays in the military again. Oh yeah, no, that's grumpus stuff for you. That's politician stuff. That's Republican stuff for you. Absolute shit show that the United States government is right now. It's a good thing we're watching the judiciary-esque branch, the diet branch of Japan. I guess I don't know. I know it's called the diet building. I don't know what. I actually don't know what it means. Right. The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Whoa! That simplifies matters. Who was your witness?
And the man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Technically correct. Although it wasn't technically a crime at that point. Oh, by the way, guys, I know what's going to happen here.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Isn't the defense allowed to call a witness? Seriously? Isn't the defense allowed to do something? You're straight up going into attack mode. Like, you're going into attack mode. You straight up need to have the defense have the opportunity to defend against them. Defense. I don't know. Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, this is bad. Yes, this is bad. We're not getting any opportunity to defend whatsoever. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit. As a kid, I never noticed the last name. In my mind, I was just like, Schwitt. That's his last name, Schwitt. But as an adult with slightly better reading skills, his last name is, his name is Frank Sawit. To play on words, to play on English. I love it. Oh my god, you look like you're trying to sell me a vacuum cleaner that will literally fall apart in seconds. Like, I expect him literally to be like, hell yes, install your brand new refrigerator. Plug it into the wall, and it sucks all the electricity out of your wall and transports it safely somewhere else that is not here.
I mean, it's a good refrigerator. It has all these cool features, like making me money.
Literally, I see Mr. Sawit doing that to me. Sawit. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? At this point, he's Papyrus. You know what? Screw it. He's Papyrus.
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes.
I swear, this dude will literally be like, oh yes, these brand new plates that I will sell to you. They absolutely will not connect to your, your Wi-Fi and farm Bitcoin for me. I will farm Bitcoin on your dinnerware? Question mark. He looks like the kind of person that will absolutely make ingenious plays that make not a single bit of sense to anyone who's, like, got a brain. But somehow they work.
Oh, Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness account.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment.
Your first thought wasn't to close the door and just be like, hey, dude, your door's open. Close it.
Then I saw her laying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Why?
I went to a nearby park and found a phone. Police or public phone. You know how it is. Those telephone booths.
There was a woman laying there dead, which is weird because most women don't just lay on the floor. If you don't have a mattress, technically that's the thing.
I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
He's not Miller.
The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right there. He's right there. You know the thing, he's just right there. Question mark.
Larry. Yeah, no. Stop sucking. But she died between... You see the situation here. You see what's going on here. You see how the game works. You see how the game works. Every single bit of information you get, you have to wait for contradictions to happen from witnesses. That's how the game This is how the game works. You get information, and then you press on with that information. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Easily can. Oh my god, I didn't even have to think too hard. I didn't even need chat to help out with this one.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Power blackout or phone blackout? There's two different things here. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is 2001? 2002? So yeah, people still had landlines here.
Weren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Oh, there's the phone right there above chat. Right there, there's the phone right up there. You guys can't see it, but there's chat right there. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was not one of those. There's another contradiction here. So Frank said he could not bring himself to walk into the room or walk into the apartment. But in order to do that, he had to make the connection that the phone wasn't working. Yeah. Well, Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perversial. But he just said he used the phone. He said he couldn't he did not enter the room, but he also couldn't figure out the phone worked. So he contradicted his own self. He didn't even need me to do the time stuff. Alright, blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's apartment was out from noon to 6 p.m. 1800. On the day of the crime. We have to remember, noon to 1800. Remember, this is also being required too.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, dude, I got you. Yeah, Honor, what's up? I would be absolutely held in contempt of here.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Alright, I got you, dude. You know, if I keep on calling him dude, I would be held in contempt of court. I'm pretty sure calling the judge dude is contempt of court material, right? Alright. This is it. The real deal. Don't die. I mean, succeed at this. Oh yeah, the background music. I was like, is that a person talking? It is not. What exactly do I do? I did it once. Wait, what? It didn't do anything to me. Oh. Alright. Call the judge, dude. You said that I looked at you weird, and I'm like, I don't remember going to a judge thing calling. I don't remember you ever going. What? Alright, so expose the lies. 2 of them there. Let's go. Lies? He was lying? Yes, he was. Your client is innocent, right? Then, that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? No. How do I prove he's not? By picking apart lies. Making their argument seem weaker and weaker and weaker. You hold the key. It's in the evidence. It is. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. I got you. I am absolutely got you on that. Open the court record with the trigger button. This one. Remember, I'm playing on an Xbox controller. I'm playing on a computer, by the way. Okay, so we can press him, get more information about the specific thing, or we can choose to immediately try to throw stuff at them. Remember, the challenge of this game isn't solving the case. It's figuring out the order of reveal the judge will accept. Yes, I do remember that. Because I remember seeing a obvious lie, but having a piece of evidence that that contradicts it. But there was more I had to do to it. So, I'm gonna go to the first thing See, he quailed in fright and found himself unable to go inside. He thought to call the police, but the phone wasn't working. Which meant he still had to go inside. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, press it on the first one. I'm gonna obviously go for the time stuff, but... So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment. Yes, I mean, no, nothing. The fact that you change your answer so quick is already sus, my friend. I'm gonna sit there and try and farm Bitcoin with my dinnerware? I think not. Well, okay. What happened next? So, I'm gonna press on this one. So her phone, it wasn't working, which means you stepped inside. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't right. Dude, stop changing your answers, it's so confusing. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the entranceway. Sticking your arm inside of an apartment is still going in. I reached inside and tried to use that to call. You still have to go inside. You still have to. If you stuck your most of your body to grab a phone. And that phone wasn't working, correct? Now what happened next? So I went to the nearby park. I remember the time exactly. Alright. I will go ahead and press to get more information, but this looks to be our fictional thing right here. Our lie right here. It's 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Do you know the time? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, he seems very confident. 1 p.m. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? It totally does. Present some evidence. Yes, we are already working on it. We are working on it. So I'm gonna go ahead. Alright, Mr. Saw It. Guess what? We're gonna do the thing. Right? Y button. Y button. Yeah! The music stopped. This is the thing I always remember. This game, if you present evidence and the music stops, you got it. Are you sure you found the body at 1 p.m.? Or 1300? Are you sure? Are you 100% absolutely sure? I will invent more words to make sure you know how sure you are. Curious how long it took him to get to the park from the apartment. Yeah. Definitely enough time. Yes. Oh, yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe, Mr. Frank. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Wait. By the way, guys, Metal Gear. This is Metal Gear Collection 1 for Switch. I'm gonna keep this nearby, but I want to do that myself. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 1 p.m. or 4 p.m., not 1 p.m. Oh my god, we would be absolutely decimated if it was 1 p.m. But it was 4. So there's a concerning issue with what you're talking about. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? He's a sweating. He's a sweating. He's a sweating. He's a sweat-wet. Oh, yeah, that. Oh, yeah, Objection. This is not an objection, my friend. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. This was only 4 days ago, and something so traumatizing, you would absolutely remember every single traumatizing information about this. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. It was also 4 days ago. Today's August 3rd. This is the only... I swear, this game is so unrealistic about the time limits of flippin' court stuff. Mr. Salt, are you why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? This is the crux of everything right here.
Gee, that's a really good question.
Why is it a really good question? Ask yourself, why is it a really good question? Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. And then gotta find a way to get out of it. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Your whole entire game mechanic is literally just pulling the string to unravel the tapestry of their lies. That's literally all you ever do. In a grand total of 12? 13 games? By the way, sorry, Maya. Mia. I can never pronounce the difference. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Oh wait, I remember now.
How are you gonna lie the hell out of this one, dude? She's clearly Mamma Mia. Here we go again. Oh, Judge. Come on, my dude.
Why, you care to give your testimony again?
Time of discovery. Alright.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
There's a power outage.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding.
Your whole entire crux is based on that? Your whole crux is based on that? You are weak, my dude. But was the TV on battery backup? Not in this time period. This is still 2001. To my knowledge, TVs didn't have a battery backup. That, and even if the building itself had battery backup, the phone was still dead. That's the point. Yup.
Oh, I see. You heard a video or voice playing at the time on the tape program. That makes perfect sense. Ignoring all of the evidence, that makes perfect sense. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
I don't even have to worry about that. Right. You know what to do. Yeah, no, I got this one. I got this one.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice playing on it. It was probably coming from the television.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna press him to figure out what's going on. What? We know the answer to this. Are you sure it's not a television and not a radio?
Well, no. I guess it must have been the radio.
Incidentally, there was no radio in the premise. There was only one large television. Right? Can't put the finger on it, but there is something fishy about this statement. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified. He heard the time.
Objection!
Hold it right there. Guess what? I have papers. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. I'm gonna keep doing that to you guys. And this record proves it. It is a record of... I love how you're sweating more and more, dude. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. I feel you.
Well, yes, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid? No.
Wait, no, I found it quite puzzling myself, quite. Yeah, wait, I remember now. Dude, you keep on digging a hole.
Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
We're doing way more than that.
And you seem rather distraught.
My apologies.
It must have been the shock of finding the body.
You're making up fake television programs when you found a body? Come on. You gotta fix it, dude.
Very well, Mr. Salt. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Oh! Yeah, you're changing your story up again. Alright, let's go. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there?
Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
There's a concern. There's a problem here.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it.
So, does anybody else know know what's going on here? Does someone else know what's going on here? Because I do.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Absolutely got it covered. The clock broke at 1. Oh no, that makes sense. That would have been a few hours prior. That would make sense. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Actually, I didn't hear. I saw it. Table clock in the apartment. It wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to... So, I'm not going to present this. So this is the Moida weapon. It's a statue. Clocks can actually clocks can function on batteries. Most clocks do function on batteries. We've had alarm clocks that functioned on like 9-volt batteries for like a full week straight. I'm gonna press him right here, because we have a statue. We don't have a clock as a murder weapon. We have a statue as a murder weapon. But do you know she had a battery backup on that clock? The question is, why is he commenting this clock is a murder weapon? We don't have a clock that's a murder weapon. We have a statue that's a murder weapon. Remember, we have a statue that's a murder weapon, not a clock. So why is he now assuming this? Yeah, but why would anyone use a clock to hit her and put it back on the shelf table nicely? The murder weapon? The murder weapon?
Oh yeah, the table clock that was used as a weapon.
We don't have a clock being used as a weapon.
That's what I said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something?
Something's fishy here. music stopped. Now wait just a flippin' moment. This guy's all over the place. He hears things, sees things, whatever. He's just nuts. I know, right? He's super nuts. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? I am a defense lawyer. I am also a teacher, so I'm a highly educated defense lawyer. I is lawyering all on top of you. Yeah. So yeah, just answer the question, dude. Answer it. How do you know it's a clock?
Hey, I saw there, okay?
That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yeah, dude.
Mr. Payne, do the thing.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. You see what's going on here. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. So he touched it to say the time.
I see. So the murder weapon was the table clock after all.
You see this? You see what's going on? You see what's going on?
Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Hell yes, we do.
Your Honor.
Yeah, Your Honor. There's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony now. The only way he could have known this weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction.
Oh yes, indeed, that makes sense. You're right. And when you're right, you are Phoenix Wright.
The witness... So the witness knew it was a clock because he, in fact, did go into the apartment. You are lying, dude. You were inside the apartment the day of the murder.
Oh yeah, prove it.
Prove I went in there. You had to use the phone to know it didn't work. I'll do better than that. I'll prove that you were the one that actually did the schmackaroos. You struck her with the clock, and the shock from the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. So, there's one issue we have to notice.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
So if the murder happened not at 1 p.m., right? It was a few hours after that. So there's an issue here. But we have the evidence right now to fix it. Yeah, Your Honor, what's up? Mr. Solid. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. And what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. You are technically correct. It is baseless conjecture. But it is a theory. And if you can throw shade at a theory or at the situation, more time is required to dispute my suggestion. But Baseless, look at his face. He's angrified.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? The day, no, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I saw, no, I mean, oh, shit, no. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, burn, give him death.
Keep your cool, my dude. Keep your cool. If you were cool, you would have a way to think yourself out of this situation. But if you can't think, then you don't got words to word on. As I immediately think about that myself. Oh my god. Order.
Order. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor. A moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Yes, there is. I remember the rest of this now.
Mr. Wright.
Yeah, dude, what up?
You claim the sound the witness clock heard from the clock.
I read that so wrong.
Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is writing on this. I better think this one out carefully. Your Honor? The sound Mr. Schwitt heard was definitely this clock. The fact that it is clear is simply... Try sounding the clock. Let's do that. Let's sound the clock right now, here in this court. Let's do it. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Right now it is 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. Oh, like, it is 10:00 right now. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
It is currently the wrong... Well, he is a thinker after all, but he would think about the time.
So, you've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, tell me the time. We know the answer. We all know the answer. I already know the answer, but we should know the answer now. It's 11:25. It's 11:25 right now. The thing just said 3 hours prior to this time. It said 8:25. 3 hours difference. Ick! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Schwitt heard and the actual time of death. So it stated, he stated 3 hours before the actual time, and this thing stated 3 hour difference. So, Mr. Sauce, try to talk your way out of this one. Yeah, you forgot one thing. Well, alright, what are you talking about now, dude? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? We have an answer for that too.
If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
We do. We can prove it. We have evidence right now that can prove it. Yeah, he's right. He's right. How do I prove that? By using the evidence we have.
Damn it, I was so close.
No, we have evidence.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
But we have the evidence right now. You think he'll do better, or he just heard it and he saw the defendant striking her? Actually, yes. Honestly, you're right, Lee. So if somebody straight up, so if he actually said, if he was there close enough, if he said that the defendant actually, when, like, you're so right, if his lie was a little bit more better, the issue would be on, the issue would then go back and fall on Larry. Which means that Larry would be the one who had to think of it. But Larry knows this stuff too.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Salt.
I came all the way down here to testify, and
Look what happens. My hair is now gone. You treat me like a criminal. A bald criminal. You lawyers are all slime.
I got you one better.
Oh, I almost had him.
Because I'm not willing to push the evidence even further. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. I guess you're just gonna have to be stuck up on all of this. I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do about it now. Because I don't know how to push the evidence I have. Never mind, he has got this. Not so fast. Not so fast, Mr. Salt. Chief, what's up, love? I mean, listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief,
Chief, it's over. No, it's not over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Yes, we can. Nobody can prove that. I can.
Oh.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Does anybody else that isn't Lee, because I know Lee knows, does anybody else want to try and guess the reason? We have the autopsy that just states the death. We have the statue of the thinker that we now know is a clock. We have a passport that says was in Paris the day before. And we have the thing that says electricity was out. For quite a long time. And we also have my attorney badge. Right, Mr. Wright? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I do know the answer to this. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it. Let him have it.
Or well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Hell, yes. There's a piece of evidence that I can absolutely use to claim.
Oh, tough words. Let me see you pull this one off.
By the way, this is it right here. This is it right here. We need to, I'm just gonna press it. I'm gonna let the game explain it.
Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. or 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Seriously, that's so bad. Oh, he just bumped over. Oh my god, I don't remember that. Well.
Order, order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Now, in the real world, or in the United States, that would not clear. Ever in court. Even if some random person shows up and says, yes, I am the one who did it. They still have to have police connection to stuff. Like, there still has to be an investigation and stuff to allow a arrest to happen.
Very well. Mr. Wright.
Yeah. Dude, what up?
I have to say, I'm impressed. I didn't think I'd ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Yeah, dude. Thanks. It's all in the papers. It's all in the papers.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned.
That only took an hour and a half. It turns out that Frank Solid was a common blurger. The phrase was I accidentally said blurger. I can't English anymore. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work.
A blurger.
While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And kabonk.
Blurger.
That's so much that's my English. Phew. We did it. We didn't die. Larry didn't die. Right. Good job in there. I'm good at this. Congrats. Yeah, thanks, Chief. That's awesome. Thanks for teaching me, I think, by the way. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. I imagine it's better than my French. My French is terrible. My accents are all terrible. Whatever my normal accent is, whatever this accent is the only accent I'm good at. Because we all never good. God, we all can. If any of us can actually remember the Kofu voice acting I did back for Pokemon like Violet. Oh, that was atrocious. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief be so happy. Then, if she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Probably terrible. My life is over. Larry, yeah, you're supposed to be happy, dude. You're not being sent to prison. For 20 years, probably more. Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Dude, your confidence is atrocious and deplorable. I'm so sorry, dude. Good, wait, no. No, I mean bad. You're all bad. You're all terrible bad. Work on your confidence. Larry, you're innocent. Dude, you're out. You're safe. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Dude, you suck. Dude. She had sugar daddies that were not you. She had numerous sugar daddies. I still have to ask Mr. Payne why he knows what a sugar daddy is. Well, congrats, Harry. Yeah, Harry. It's okay, Harry. Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Maya, please, his name is Larry. I love your naming choice, though. Thanks. I owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treats. Okay. Sure. But that's still illegal. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I know, I'm the one that put you know what, whatever, have fun with her. There's another chapter, by the way. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Honey, that's probably got your girlfriend's spirit on it. In more ways than one. By the way, ignore that comment. That was a very distasteful comment. A present for me? Ignore the fact that it's probably with the police right now. No, it is straight up with the police right now. Like, in real life, this would not happen. Even in Japan, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't happen. Wait, isn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her, and one for me. That's cool. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Oh, wait, is this the one that you made? Yeah, this is the one you made. Because the other one is currently still with the police. Yo, Nick. You look so dead serious. And your mouth is currently from cheek to cheek. What's up? Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Dude. Welcome to dating life, dude. Don't that just make you want to cry? Nope. I mean, dude. Yeah, no, but no. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? Excuse me? That's a quote someone makes, I'm pretty sure. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize. Sympathize. Close enough, I'll take it. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got evidence, by the way. Do we know what the evidence is, everyone? I mean, it's probably the passport, right? It's gotta totally be the passport. It has to totally be about that blackout record, you know? You know, her power. She's such a powerful individual. She's such a powerful individual. She just absolutely, like, turned all the powers off and stuff. No, take that! So check it, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Oh yeah, what's the clock? Yeah, this is the clock you made, right, Larry? And she took it with her when she traveled. Yeah, pshaw. She just needed a clock, right? Pshaw. Yeah, you think, you know? It is kind of heavy, right? Yeah, it's pretty heavy to just be taking it around, you know? Oh, make of a make that you make. Alright, well, paint it. Yeah. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. It's illegal. It's illegal. I'm not allowed to. In America, that still wouldn't fly. Oh, hope that made him feel better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Oh, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, we should be out of here. Also, ow, my eyes. I got so used to that darkness. So yeah, how about dinner, you know? That nice, brisk, nice, amazing 11:30 dinner. AM, by the way. So, early morning dinner. Or, no, late morning dinner. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah, I know. Butts very innocent. But... Oh, speaking of Harry... Keep calling him that, please. Forever. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part. You have to tell me about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. He's a cheapskate. I love him already. Unless you count the clock. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep.
Dun dun dun.
I can't do that. I cannot do that in that voice. Brand new episode has been added. Save progress? Hell yes. Ow, that's right. Ow, that's bright. Ow, that hurts. Alright. Can I not? Cool. Alright, guys. I'm actually happy that I took the full time to stream. That actually did really nice for time. I was hoping I didn't have to, you know, do more than one stream of the first mission. But we got to prove our friend innocent. We also got to have a very successful day as a defense attorney. I'm trying to English my brain correctly and I'm failing badly. So we can go into this a little bit more. I do still want to play this so I can work on my voices. Because I'm pretty sure at some point, Sawwit, Larry, and what's his face? Mr. Somehow knows what a sugar daddy is. Payne. That's his name, Payne. I'm pretty sure all three of them ended up turning into the same voice at some point. I was trying not to turn them into the same voice, but I'm pretty sure I failed. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it good today. I'm tired. I've straight up been exhausted all day today. I even almost didn't stream today, but I decided to stream anyway. So you know what, everyone? Mom, Lee, Slacky. I have to go through chat for a second. Yep. Everyone, I love all y'all. People in the background that just watched and hung out in the background for a little bit. You're all loved too. Everyone that's going to show up and watch later, you're all loved too. All the people that's going to show up and watch on the YouTubes, you're also lovely too. And you know, for everyone else that's outside of each of those categories, you're all loved as well. We're going to probably continue this on Monday. Or rather, the next thing that we're doing. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not very good at the timing thing. Anyway, everyone, I love all y'all. And I'll see you on the next thing that we're doing here. Hopefully the next stream. Maybe. I don't know. Everyone, you're all loved. See y'all next time. All the loves. All the loves. Find the button. All the loves. Yos. All the loves. Bye-bye.